Okay, happy Friday, happy eve of 11/11. Let's do this. This is fun. I enjoy this. This is the Loki. This was done previously, but I got to do this in the correct way. And I think you'll all be happy with how this goes. This is courtesy of Elise Audio in the UK, and he's got close connections with Linsouls and sells their upper tier stuff. He's also close with the guys from Singapore, and he sells the Subtonic, the Nightjar Acoustic, the Symphonium brands. He's got a lot of Mascobo. He's got a lot of good stuff. Check him out if you're in Europe. If you're a member of this channel and you are a Patreon. So if you're not, those hold up because I got stuff for you. But that group, which is not that big, I'd say 100 total, putting both of those groups together, someone's going to get this. And if you're not interested in it because you already got a flagship or whatever, turn it over because it's in brilliant, magnificent, perfect condition because I've got OCD. And buy your wife a gift. Buy your daughter and your wife a gift. Throw your son in there, get him something too. And then send a few dollars to your favorite charity. There's nothing but winning going on here. And I want to thank you for your support in 2023. Members and Patreons, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Next, which is involving Linsouls, this is the Diva. Behold the beauty. That cable I don't believe came with it. That's from another set. I'm pretty sure. But I think that just looks so bonkers. And then there's an Astellan current behind there. It's worth a couple $1,000s. So if you want that combo, both of those, I'll even put a card in there with a library with whatever you want, classical plus hip hop, whatever. I'll throw that in there too and send it to you. So you literally got an automatic audio file, and all you did was buy a cable from Linsouls. You got to be able to prove that you purchased something during 11/11 from Linsouls to get the combo. Now, let's be straight. You might have had a set that you've been looking at for a long time that is not sold by Linsouls, so you're going to take your money, your one-time purchase of the year, and get it from somebody else. Totally understand. That would mean that you get to pick one or the other. You could get these. Or you could get the DAP because you got so many IMs, but you really never had a high-end DAP. You can pick one or the other. So if you don't get something from Linsouls, but I do pull your name out and you say, man, I went with this because I wanted that. Okay. Which one you want? You want the DAP or the IM? And if the first person I contact has the receipt, then they get both. So it'll either go to a person that purchases something from 11/11 on Linsouls, or one of them will go. They're both over $2,500, so that's not really losing. And then that means that the other item that's not picked will be drawn from this same comment section, so it will turn from one winner of the combo to two winners, one of the DAP, one of the IM. And you just have to be a subscriber. You don't have to do that now to get that. This is for people that are already at that status, just to be clear. So the Jupiter will be given away, the wrapped in plastic version, because I'm waiting for the boxes. It's already done, but it kind of got slowed up a little bit. So Jupiter is going to be pulled by Friday next week and given away. The Loki is going to be pulled by next Friday and given away. And the Elysian Diva and the A&K maybe together if they purchase from 11/11, and maybe separately if they didn't. And then that'll go to, so one commenter and possibly two, and then three, and then the Jupiter would be four. And that would be, I'm kind of looking around like, yeah, I think I'll go with that. You know what? I'm going to take one more thing. This is the KZ DQ6s audio. I really shouldn't. I'm a father now, and collecting stuff is not the best idea. In my opinion, this came out, I think, 2011 or 12, and the sound quality of this, it's got a lot wrong with it, but it's a classic. It's very hard to find. It's one of my favorite sounding ever. It goes toe-to-toe with anything that I've got in my possession as far as just how it makes me feel about the music. It's KZ DQ6s audio. It's a classic. It's very, very rare. I'll give that to winner two, and you just need to be a subscriber. So there'll be two DAPs. Yep, I think we're done. When I'm done with this video, I'm going to go ahead and go to Charlie's Rescue, and I'm going to send money to her like I often do, because they're the people that take care. On Facebook, I stumbled into, you guys can click out now if you want, but I stumbled into something that by total chance and realized, I never thought about the fact that at an animal shelter, dogs that are, 9, 10 years old, cats that are the same, are really hard to adopt because a young couple or a couple with kids don't want to adopt a dog that's going to die soon and traumatize their child. And then these animals that probably lived with a family for most of their life suddenly find themselves, because their owner passed away or something happened, they're in a kind of prison, and they're going to pass away there because people look and think, oh, it's so cute and I really wish I could, but I don't want my, for reasons that are clear. And then I discovered that there's a group that takes care of them specifically, and that's called Charlie's Rescue, Charlie's Foundation. So I'm going to go send money to them right when I'm done with this video, because this is the mood that I'm in right now, and I do that every month anyway with them, and my Patreons know that, and you probably do if you're a long-time subscriber. And a message to you: if you're feeling good, enjoy this moment in your life, because we don't know how awesome it is until later. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young father. Every day with my son is magical. It's absolutely magical. That's not a... People said that to me before I had my child, and I thought, oh yeah, thanks. And all the sleepless nights and all that stuff I'm going to deal with, and you're trying to make me feel happy. No, actually the best days of my life was yesterday. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be better today. Whatever you're doing with your life and whatever you're going through, if you got your family and they love you, and if you're going through emotional stress, I got Asperger's and autism and it kind of bipolar, and it interferes with my life sometimes. Acknowledge your weak point. Don't try to bury it inside you, because you never solve it or cure it or do anything about it like that. Embrace it in any way that you can. Let the people around you know that you're having a tough day, and they can either keep their distance because that's what you'd prefer, or the people that know you well can come close and give you some support. But tomorrow is probably going to be different, and probably better if today's one of those bad days. And don't worry about things not going your way this time, because they'll go your way next time. I slept on a beach for a period of time in my life, and I had nothing, and it was pure, and it was awesome, and it was happy. And then 12 months later, I was at the most financial profitable period of my life by selling real estate. I'm bringing this up because I brought it up in Discord by total random chance yesterday, as people were talking about properties. That happened in 12 months. My life completely turned around. And to be honest with you, for many, many years looking back, I thought that having no money was better than having a bunch of money. Now I have a son, I look at it differently, but I have a lot of memories in my life, and I don't think I ever really lived in them as they were happening. I look back at them. Now I have a son, I live in the moment. I know when I'm looking at my son's face that I'm going to remember these for the rest of my life. I know now, live, that this is the awesome time. So if this is an awesome time for you right now, it's coming. Try to control yourself. If it's bipolar, you know when it's coming because you're getting upset and you were in a good mood a minute ago. Just try to calm it down. The collateral damage is tremendous. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. If the people around you can't cope with that, then they never would have been able to hang around with you for a long time anyway. So just move along. The ones that really understand you and have the patience and time will be with you when you need them. And if you find yourself at a point where there's really no one around, that's the hardest part. And you'll get through that. And then when you notice that there's people that do put up with who you are and your good points and weak points, try super hard not to alienate them with your behavior. Okay? I'm sorry to turn this into a ramble, but you're talking to a person that had nothing, had everything, if money is what we're calling everything, and in between has destroyed tons of relationships just by being in a bad mood, or a justice mode where you think, that's not right, I don't accept that, that's not right, and you get into this thing where the rest of the world can't see what you see. You got to remember that, or only other people with autism can kind of get what you're getting and getting at. Tomorrow will be another day. And if today is a great day, remember it. Think out loud in your head, today's awesome. Like, say it quietly in your brain so it puts it in that shelf on the library where you get to reach back when you're having tough times and you need the sweet memories, that's one of the ones you pull out. And it might be today that one of those is happening. So should I delete this video and redo it because this is a total non-ramble? I think I'm just going to leave it this way. You guys have an awesome day. 11:11. Can you get a cable or something? I don't know. Please? And I'm out.